George Santos will apparently do anything for publicity. Even if it is ultimately going to cost him lots and lots of money, George Santos wants to be front and center. He wants to have his name in the headlines. He wants people talking about him every day. So he has decided to sue talk show host Jimmy Kimmel for making fun of him. George Santos, in a lawsuit filed late last week, has sued Jimmy Kimmel, ABC, and the Walt Disney Company that owns ABC for copyright infringement, fraudulent inducement, breach of contract, and unjust enrichment. Wow. Sounds like a pretty significant lawsuit, right? Like, holy hell, Jimmy Kimmel, what did you do to defraud poor little George Santos, a guy who knows all about fraud? Well, it turns out that George Santos is angry that he got duped into making cameo videos that Jimmy Kimmel then aired on his program in a segment titled Will Santos Say It? So here's what happened. Jimmy Kimmel, or somebody that worked on his show, whatever, we don't really know the specifics of that. But anyway, they put in these requests on the website Cameo, where George Santos is making tons of money, making these stupid little videos for people. And they said, hey, do a video congratulating my friend here for winning a beef eating contest. And Santos made the video like, hey, congratulations. Wow, that's a lot of beef. Good for you. And then Kimmel would air it as part of his segment, Will Santos Say It? In fact, let me read this. In one of the clip, Santos offers congratulations to the purported winner of a beef eating contest, calling the feat of consuming 6 pounds of loose ground beef in under 30 minutes amazing and impressive. No harm, right? You did not suffer a blow to your reputation, if you even have one left, from saying, hey, good job on eating all that beef. And in total, I think there were actually 4 or 5 that Santos did from Kimmel's people that he aired on the program. And Santos's lawyer actually said this. He goes, frankly, Kimmel's fake requests were funny, but what he did was clear violation of copyright law. So I love how even the lawyer's like, look, it's funny. Okay, we're not going to lie. My guy's a bit of an idiot, but still it's a violation of copyright law. Is it though? Is it? See, here's where things get interesting. Kimmel, the show, the producers, whoever it was, they actually paid for that segment. So they own that clip now. Did Santos not read the fine print of how these cameos work? He is allowed to refuse any of the requests that he gets. No one is forcing him to make these requests. But once he does that, and once he uploads the video file, it becomes the property of the person who owns it. So, that's kind of not something that's going to stand up in court for George Santos. But Santos is convinced he's totally going to get the best of Kimmel. Here's what he said. If you don't stand up for yourself, you will always lose. That's what I'm doing with this lawsuit. I'm standing my ground and fighting to uphold my legal rights. Jimmy Boy thought he could use fraudulent means to violate my copyrights, and now he's going to face the consequences. It's really that simple. My legal case is unassailable. There's no question I am in the right. Actually, there's a lot of questions, and you're definitely not in the right. You had the right to refuse to make these videos. You didn't defame anyone with the videos. You didn't make a fool of yourself with the videos. It's just the context under which the videos were played that kind of made you look a little silly. But you yourself have boasted about how much money you have made from Cameo. You get these requests. You do not have to take any of them. And you made the request, sent them the video that they paid for, and he aired it on his program. That's that. You don't have a case here. Santos, by the way, is seeking $750,000 from Jimmy Kimmel. And he's requesting an even larger punishment in punitive, at the end of this trial. This thing's not going to go to trial. This thing's not even going to get to discovery. This thing is going to be tossed out by the first judge who gets their hands on it. And Santos is once again going to look like an idiot. I have no doubt about that. There is no lawsuit here. And that lawyer who actually took on this case, you're clearly, just like Santos, looking to make a name for yourself. And you will. It just ain't going to be a good one.